The cafe buzzed with life, but Amara felt strangely alone. She sat by the window, golden braids shining in the sunlight, her delicate gold bracelet catching the light with every nervous stir of her coffee. Then, the door opened. A tall, handsome man walked in, sharp jawline, confident stride, silver laptop bag slung casually over his shoulder. Their eyes met. Her lips parted slightly, his gaze held hers like a secret meant to be shared. Kola sat opposite her, his voice deep but calm. "You look like someone waiting for a story to begin." She blushed, her bracelet trembling on her wrist as if it understood. He smiled, powerful yet gentle, and the world around them blurred until it was just the two of them. Victoria Island glittered that night, but nothing shone brighter than Amara on her balcony. Her golden braids danced in the breeze, her dress hugging her curves, bracelet gleaming. Kola typed furiously on his silver laptop in her living room, codes glowing across the screen. "Are you always working?" she teased, sipping her wine. He looked up, handsome face softening. "Only until I find something worth more than the world." His eyes locked on hers. She felt her heart beat faster. But then his laptop beeped, breaking the spell. He frowned, a shadow crossing his face. Amara touched his arm gently. "What is it?" He didn't answer. Outside, thunder rumbled across the skyline. The black SUV rolled to a stop outside a luxury boutique. Amara stepped out, her heels clicking, her red dress clinging perfectly. Kola leaned against the SUV, phone in one hand, gaze protective. Inside, she admired herself in the mirror, bracelet glowing beneath the boutique lights. Kola's phone buzzed. He read the message, jaw tightening. They are watching her. He slipped the phone back as Amara twirled playfully in her dress. "How do I look?" she asked, unaware of the storm closing in. His smile was warm, but his eyes were already scanning the shadows. That night, Amara stood on her balcony, staring at the skyline. She touched her bracelet nervously. Something felt wrong. Kola sat with his laptop open, face lit by streams of encrypted codes. "Why are you shaking?" he asked gently. She hesitated. "I feel like someone is out there." Her voice trembled. He closed the laptop, stood, and wrapped his arms around her. But in the streets below, unseen eyes watched from the darkness. The black SUV sat parked, waiting like a silent guardian. And far away, a phone buzzed with the words, "It begins." The night was alive with music, but Amara felt uneasy. Her golden braids shimmered under the club lights, her bracelet flashing with each movement. Kola stayed close, his sharp suit hugging his frame, eyes always scanning. Then it happened. A sudden blackout. Screams. Rough hands grabbed her. She tried to fight, but the bracelet slipped from her wrist as she was dragged away. Kola shouted her name, pushing through chaos, but the shadows swallowed her. When the lights returned, Amara was gone. The only thing left behind was her fallen bracelet, glinting helplessly on the floor. Kola's jaw clenched. His eyes burned with fury. Whoever took her had made a grave mistake. Amara woke in a dimly lit warehouse. Her head throbbed. She was tied to a chair, her braids falling across her face. A man in a mask leaned close, whispering, "You're worth more than you know." Fear clawed at her chest, but she remembered Kola's promise, "I'll always protect you." She shut her eyes, imagining his strong hands holding her safe. Meanwhile, Kola's black SUV screeched across the empty streets. His laptop glowed on the passenger seat, tracking signals, decoding threats. Sweat lined his brow, but his jaw was set. His voice low, "Hold on, Amara. I'm coming." The city blurred past, neon lights flashing like warnings. Every second felt like a lifetime. The warehouse doors burst open with a thunderous crash. Kola stormed in, his tall frame blazing with rage. His sharp eyes scanned the shadows, his laptop left behind but his courage carrying him forward. Amara gasped, relief flooding her. "Kola." Her voice cracked. Two masked men lunged, but Kola moved fast, fist sharp, precise. The room echoed with the sound of struggle. When it was over, the men lay groaning on the floor. Kola rushed to her, untying the ropes. He cupped her face, his handsome features softened with tenderness. I told you I'd find you. She collapsed into his arms, her bracelet pressing against his chest, as if sealing their bond forever. Outside, the black SUV's headlights pierced the night, waiting to take them away. But unseen, another figure watched from the shadows, smiling. This is only the beginning. The night after her rescue, Amara lay in Kola's arms, safe at last. Her golden braids spilled over the silk sheets, her bracelet catching moonlight. His heartbeat thumped steady beneath her cheek. You risked everything for me, she whispered, eyes glistening. Kola brushed the braid from her face, his jawline sharp in the pale glow. I would do it again 1,000 times. She kissed him softly, then fiercely, passion rising like a storm breaking. The world outside disappeared. But as dawn approached, Kola's phone buzzed with a coded message. He silenced it quickly, hiding the shadow that crossed his eyes. Life in Victoria Island seemed perfect. Amara dazzled at art galleries, her beauty turning heads wherever she went. Kola stayed by her side, his laptop never far, always working, always watching. One evening, while he typed furiously, Amara leaned over curiously. The screen glowed with maps, red dots, encrypted names. Her eyes narrowed. Kola, what is this? His jaw tightened. It's nothing you should worry about. But she felt the weight of secrets. He reached for her hand, brushing the bracelet gently. Trust me, he murmured. Yet deep inside, doubt began to whisper. At a high society party, Amara sparkled in an emerald gown, her bracelet shining like a talisman. Kola looked impossibly handsome, but his eyes kept darting around, scanning faces. As she sipped champagne, a stranger approached, tall, elegant, with a sly smile. You must be Amara. Kola talks about you. Her heart skipped. And you are? The man leaned closer, lowering his voice. Someone who knows the truth about him. Before she could respond, Kola appeared, gripping her hand tightly. We are leaving. His voice was sharp, his grip unyielding. In his eyes, she saw not just love, but fear. That night, silence filled their penthouse. Amara stared at her bracelet, its gold gleam mocking her confusion. Kola paced, laptop glowing on the table. Finally, she whispered, Who are you really, Kola? He stopped, his broad shoulders tense. I'm the man who loves you. Isn't that enough? Tears burned her eyes. Not if you're hiding the truth from me. He reached for her, handsome face torn between love and secrets. If I tell you, Amara, you'll never see me the same way again. Her heart raced. She didn't know which was worse, not knowing, or finding out. The rain poured heavy that night. Amara walked alone through the gallery courtyard, her golden braids damp, bracelet glimmering under lightning flashes. She had argued with Kola earlier, too many secrets, too many half-truths. A hand clamped over her mouth. She gasped, struggling, but strong arms dragged her into a waiting van. The last thing she saw was her bracelet shining against the dark. Back at the penthouse, Kola returned to an empty room. His laptop beeped with a warning signal. His chest tightened. No, he whispered, rage mixing with fear. Amara was gone again. The warehouse was colder this time, the shadows thicker. Amara sat chained, her dress torn, braids falling over her frightened eyes. The masked man from before leaned close. Did you really think he told you the truth? Kola isn't your savior. He's the reason you're here. Her heart sank. You're lying, she whispered, but the doubt was already growing. Far away, the black SUV roared through the rain. Kola's hands gripped the wheel tight, his silver laptop glowing with a digital trail. His reflection in the glass looked haunted. He muttered to himself, I'll burn this city to the ground if I have to. Amara's mind raced. The masked man tossed a folder onto her lap. Inside were photographs, Kola, shaking hands with dangerous men, his laptop open beside them. Her chest tightened. No, this can't be real. Tears fell, but before she could speak, gunfire erupted outside. The warehouse shook. The door crashed open, and there he was, Kola, soaked in rain, fury burning in his eyes. He fought with brutal precision, taking down guards until silence fell. He rushed to her, unchaining her trembling hands. "I told you, Amara. I'll never let them keep you." Her tears mixed with rain. But deep inside, the photographs lingered. They sped away in the black SUV, city lights flashing past. Amara clutched her bracelet, her mind spinning. Kola drove with one hand, the other holding hers tightly. But she couldn't forget the folder. "Kola, who are you really?" His jaw clenched, handsome face shadowed by the street lights. "The less you know, the safer you are." She turned away, heartbreaking. Outside, thunder split the sky. Inside the car, silence pressed heavy between them. For the first time, Amara wondered, was she in love with her savior, or trapped with her enemy? The penthouse was silent, yet heavy with secrets. Amara sat by the window, golden braids framing her face, her bracelet glinting under city lights. Kola typed furiously on his silver laptop, eyes locked on quotes. She finally whispered, "I saw the photos, Kola. Were they lies?" He froze. For a moment, the room held its breath. Then he shut the laptop and turned to her, his jaw tense. They weren't lies. But they weren't the whole truth either. Her heart pounded. "So, you were part of them." He reached for her hand, desperation in his eyes. "I was. But I left them, for you." The next night, Amara found herself pacing. Every word Kola said twisted her heart. She loved him, yet shadows clung to him like a second skin. The doorbell rang. A letter was slid under the door. She picked it up, hands trembling. "If you want the truth, meet us. Alone." Kola returned, seeing the letter in her hand. His face hardened. "Don't go, Amara." But her bracelet gleamed as she clenched her fist. "I need to know, Kola. I can't love a man built on lies." His eyes darkened. "Then you'll walk straight into a trap." The abandoned hotel reeked of dust and betrayal. Amara walked in, her golden braids swaying, her bracelet glowing faintly under broken lights. From the shadows, the masked man appeared. "Welcome back. Did he tell you he was once our leader?" Her breath caught. "No. He built everything we are. And now, he's trying to destroy it, because of you." Suddenly, gunfire ripped through the room. Kola burst in, black SUV screeching to a stop outside. His eyes blazed, his voice thundered, "Step away from her." Amara's words spun. Truth and lies collided before her eyes. The hotel erupted into chaos. Kola fought like a man possessed, every punch fueled by love and regret. Amara crouched behind a pillar, clutching her bracelet like a shield. The masked man sneered. "You can't erase the past, Kola." He lunged, knife glinting. Steel clashed, sweat poured, blood spilled. At last, Kola pinned him down, chest heaving. But the masked man laughed bitterly. "She'll never forgive you." Kola's eyes flicked to Amara, pain flooding his handsome face. "That's not your choice to make." He finished the fight. Silence fell. Only Amara's rapid heartbeat filled the room. Dawn broke over Victoria Island. On the balcony, Amara stood in Kola's arms, her bracelet warm against his chest. The city sparkled as if nothing had happened, yet everything had changed. "Kola," she whispered, golden braids brushing his cheek, "I don't know if I can forget your past. But I know I can't live without you." His jaw trembled, his eyes soft with rare vulnerability. "Then let me spend my life proving I'm the man you believed I was." She kissed him deeply, sealing their vow. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel and follow for more interesting stories. Also hit the notification button to get notified each time I drop a new video for you. Thanks for watching.